Let's talk about highly effective lead magnets, because there's no other way to waste your views from a video by not having a way to get someone's contact information after they've watched your content and have received some value from it. And the best way to get them to give you their contact information is by offering them a high quality, high value lead magnet. Today, we're going to break down how some of the top creators are doing it right now and what lead magnets they put out. These are essentially the same techniques that have been used in advertising since the beginning of time, and at least for the last 10 years in my tenure in advertising, except modernized to be relevant for today's market. By the end of today's video, you should know what lead magnets are popular and are working and why they're highly effective in today's marketplace. So let's start by looking at the first example of a highly effective, highly valuable lead magnet. Okay, so the first one, Marie Forleo. She's a business coach and she's been around here for like half a decade now. So I've learned about her from back in the day from when I read 4 Hour Work Week, and Tim Ferriss talked about her a lot. She's still here creating videos and she's popular with 991K subs. And the way she does her lead magnets is very interesting. So she has many different lead magnets for many different occasions. So for example, if we go into her video, this is one of the lead magnets now, Dream Clarity, which if you type that in, you get led to this page. And if you go to one of her other videos, it might be something else. Like this one's a yearly goals map. So we'll copy that. We'll go into this page as well. But I want to show you all her lead magnets in a second, but this is just to show the flow of how you get there. So this is one of them, and then this is the other one. And so if you want to see all her lead magnets, she has a page here with free tools and resources, and these are all of her lead magnets. So the thing with this is that these lead magnets all lead to a different thing. So whereas some creators might just have one lead magnet, she has many different lead magnets and many ways to test out whether these lead magnets work or not. But essentially it boils down to a few things. The first one is this audio training. So if you go to this one and you sign up, you get led to, or you get traded your email for an audio training. And this audio training will be her guiding you through your business development process. Now, the next one is how to do a 7-day free writing class. Now, this one is more of an email automation sequence. So once you sign up for this, you'll be sent an email every day of the week for 7 days. And these emails will guide you through this. So she'll help you learn how to write faster and make more sales. But it's like essentially a 7-day sales process, right? Because at the end of that, it's going to lead you to a bigger sales funnel or whatever bigger, higher end product that she's selling. So you enter your email here, you get your first lesson, and then you'll be going into the email sequence for this 7-day writing class. Now, the next one that she has is a yearly goals map. Now, this one is just a PDF book. So for here, if you enter your information again, you'll be sent a book. Now, the book is super easy. It's just an ebook with a lot of fill-outable forms. I even downloaded it as well so you can get an idea of what's in there. So it's just a worksheet kind of ebook, and it goes through what she talks about in her videos, and it helps you in a way think about the things that she's talking about. So this is just a fill-in-the-blank worksheet. It also helps you brainstorm and gather your thoughts up. So this is Marie Forleo's lead magnets. She has 3. An audio training, which is like a course essentially. So you can have a course here instead. A 7-day writing course or writing class, which is essentially a 7-day sales letter where she has a reason to continuously follow up with you through email for 7 days. And then this downloadable ebook, which is the classic that a lot of people are already doing. Now, the next person is Sunny Leonard-Duzzi. I remember watching her videos back in the day on how to do YouTube as well. And her process, her lead magnet is actually a questionnaire. So if we go here and we look at her videos, this lead magnet right here, get access to our ideal client decoder instantly. You click that and then you get led to this questionnaire. So once you're on this page, you click here to start, and then here's a how to use it type thing. And then eventually it leads you to this, the email form. So you would enter your name here, and then you would enter some of these things as well, and then submit. Now, she also has an instruction section here, which shows exactly what to do. So I'm guessing some people might not be as tech savvy and that they might need some help. So this is what to do in that case. So you enter your name, your last name, and then these are where you fill your form, the questionnaire out. Now, for me personally, I would think maybe some ways to consider answering this, like how would you answer this, would be a good part of this document. So like, for example, here it's like asking for your primary skill set or expertise. It could include things like consider your education, your background, what you're proficient at, and what people hire you to do. And then at the end of that, once you finish everything, then you submit and wait for the answer from this questionnaire to show up in your inbox. But at the end of that, she gets your email and you're now on the newsletter. So that's a good lead magnet. People love questionnaires too, by the way. I also, for me, myself, if I'm doing like a quiz or something, many times I would actually enter my email just to get the answers for this quiz. So the next person, Charlie Chang, he's a 30-year-old entrepreneur. He has 1.2 million subs. He's relatively young and he has a very modern aesthetic compared to some of the other examples that we have or we're going to talk about. So for him, he makes a lot of videos on businesses, how he survives, how he makes money. And essentially what his lead magnet is to lead you to his business. Now, he also has many different businesses going on at the same time, which is one of the things he teaches as well. But I'm going to highlight this one lead magnet that he's using that I think is really good. And that is leading to his business Side Hustle Mastery, which is his course platform. And on this course platform, you can start learning for free. So if you start learning here, there's Newsletter Mastery. There's also some of the other courses like Affiliate Marketing Mastery. And then if you enroll now, which is going to be free, you enter your email, name, password, and then now you have access to his course platform. So this is good because it's actually a full course, where usually a lot of people are selling courses and it's like you have to pay a couple hundred, then you get access to a course. This is showing the course first, and then if you like this quality and this style, I have other courses to buy. Essentially, it's very much like the school funnel that a lot of people are using these days, where if you sign up for their free school, then you have access to a free course. And then from that course, they'll upsell you on a bigger course, a higher ticket offer. So here's what inside of the course looks like. If you go to the modules, you'll see that it's organized just like any other paid course program. And this makes sense because that's his expertise. He sells a lot of these online programs. So if you watch this, for example, it's organized, shot, framed very well. It looks professional. And if you finish this, you can click next, watch some of the other things. And he leads you through an actual full program that feels like it should be something that is paid. So this is the full experience in his course, Lead Magnet. And the reason why I like this is because not only does it cover the basic steps, it also goes in a bit deeper, which is what a lot of creators I think fail to do with their lead magnets, is that they just have something very generic on their lead magnets, and they don't go a level deeper, which like him here, he shows how to find brands and how to create content for high profit and conversions. And if you look through the course material, it's actually more in depth and not just a quick little ebook or ebook that just goes over something that doesn't really take you to the next level. So as a lead magnet, as a free lead magnet, this is very compelling. Now next is this page, Evan Carmichael. He has 3.9 million subs. He essentially makes success videos, summarizes these people, what are some of their thoughts on success, and some of the wisdom that they share. So for example, if we go through this is a podcast video. Some of these are just highlight videos of what these people are sharing and talking about. Now, the value from his lead magnet is that he offers PDF summaries of all the videos, and that's all for free if you sign up with your email. So this is the page for the lead magnet download, and you could click here to download yours instantly. So if you enter your name, enter your email address, you'll be sent to a page that lets you download it all. Now, another thing to note too, as you finish entering your information, he leads you to this page, which is another upsell. And if you don't want to do this, you can opt out of it. And then you get led to the vault, which is where all of the information for the summaries are held. So there's some upsells up top, but if you scroll down, you can see all of the resources are down here, which is corresponding with his videos and Also, if you click on it, it's summarized or a summary of his videos all in PDF format. Now this is compelling because it's a good trade for your email. You give your email and then now you have this bullet point summary of all the things that he talks about in these videos. So now the last one I want to mention is Stephen James' Project Life Mastery. This is a bit more of an old school type of lead magnet email capture, but I still think it's really relevant because it offers a lot of value and it is still a good way to create lead magnets. Even though this page might look a bit out of date, it might still work for his demographic. And also the lead magnets have a lot of different value points. So essentially this is the page to sign up for your lead magnet, and you could grab your spot for one, a webinar. And if you sign up for the webinar, you'll get this book as well, which is the Amazon Lifestyle Business. And so from there, you have two things. The webinar, which essentially is also an upsell as well, but usually webinars have information in there that you can get. And then from this book, you could get a downloadable PDF book where you can essentially access different things that he's talking about, just like how we looked at some earlier, where the eBooks is a good way to have fill in the blanks or things to consider and ways for the audience to gather their thoughts. Now, I'll also show you that once you sign up for it, you have access to this training as well, which is another long training, and he'll guide you through different steps of how he makes money. And then this will eventually also lead to your webinar, which you'll watch later. So from this page also, you'll get access to that guidebook, and then eventually it'll lead to the webinar. And so his is interesting to note is that it has 3 different value propositions. The first one is the webinar with all the information. The next one is this book that you can download here, the guide. And then finally, there's this training right here that you can watch to get you amped up before watching that webinar that will start later. And of course, it's going to be a pre-recorded webinar, as most of them are, but it's okay. People generally understand this at this point now. And so those are his 3 lead magnets. Now there's templates for you to check out in the description below. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do, and I'll see you in the next video.